with Arrow that maybe his sister might turn out to be a superhero kind of thing? Because her boyfriend's definitely gonna build him up, be sidekick, and probably die.
Well, her boyfriend is Roy Harper,
Right.
and in the comics, Roy Harper is Speedy. That's his name in the comics. I'm thinking he's probably going to get Oliver's sister to turn on Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually she's going to die. And then Roy, when he takes up his superhero mantle, he's going to go by Speedy, and honor her, take her nickname.
Hmm.
That's what I'm.
That's where you think they're gonna go with it, huh?
I think that's where they're going to go with that. And if I'm right and they're watching, they're going to be pretty mad because they're like, "Well, this guy figure it out." But hey, if you read the comics, you can easily,
Right.
you smell this like they're cooking something.
Now, between his assistant and his ex-girlfriend, which is what's her name? The one that is kind of like a superhero now.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah. Sarah
But
and Laura. But he was a boyfriend and girlfriend with both sisters.
Right. But they didn't give her an official name yet. If you've noticed
like
that?
a superhero name? No, yeah. She's got the look of the Black Canary.
But yet, is she really gonna be that?
Yeah. I know in the comics, the Black Canary, her name is Dinah. Now, Dinah is the mother's name, but it's also Laurel, the older sister's middle name.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that Sarah, the blonde, is going to get killed off, and Laurel will take up her mantle and use her middle name, her mother's name. I don't know if any of the viewers agree. They can always write in, and if they got any inside info, they can pass it along. But that's
pretty much where you think is gonna go with it.
Yeah.
But we both agree they're definitely gonna kill off one of the characters.
Oh yeah. You can't bring a guy like Deathstroke in and make it a G-rated show. It's if anything, Deathstroke should get his own show.
Right.
And
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's getting better. When I first saw the show, I was like, guys, it's not that, but it definitely started to pick up. They started to develop the characters, and I guess with any show, you got to give it some time to get things going. So that was.
You look at other shows in the past; they weren't even superhero related, but shows like All in the Family, MASH, Seinfeld. In the beginning, they were bombing. They were pulling poor ratings for like the first 2, 3, 4 years that they were on. Eventually, public caught on with what they were doing, and they became a
huge
famous
success,
show. Yeah.
Well, look at the what's that show? The Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad became huge when it was about to go off the air.
Right. Yeah.
It became huge when it was off the air.
It's a great. I mean, that by that set, people. That's a great show.
Yeah.
Great show. First season, they didn't even give it much of a shot in the first season. They only gave it 8 episodes.
Right.
Only 8 episodes. I mean, how can you judge a show with just 8 episodes? But by that season 3, the whole thing with Gus Fring and get his face getting blown off. that was some work of art, and it's heavily on story, heavily on character. I mean, very little special effects. They shot it in Arizona. I mean, very little overhead.
Right.
A small budget, great writing. You got the great show out of it.
Yeah, it really was a great
I was hoping that they'd pick up Bryan Cranston, who played the lead, Walter White, to be the new Jim Gordon. I thought he would have made a good Jim Gordon for Gotham.
Yeah.
You know, I think he would have made a great Jim Gordon, but from what I heard, they went with someone else. You know, speaking of Gus Fring with his face getting blown off, do you ever watch Face Off?
Yes.
Oh, what do you think about it?
I really like that show. I mean, there's so
Yeah.
many really talented people out there, and you really get an opportunity to see people do their thing, and you realize how much time and energy goes into doing the special effects and doing the makeup and the hair and just all the thought that goes into it, and really you don't really get that, and there's no other venue, no other outlet to get that kind of information. So I thought that was really, really great. What's your take on it?
Well, yeah, I just wanted the people watching, for those of us watching, if they don't know what Face Off is, it's a reality TV game show where contestants, and like Seven said, they're very talented. These guys, they use clay, foam, gelatin of all colors, pink gelatin. They use pink gelatin. They use all these, and they come up with these creatures based on a weekly challenge, and it's just phenomenal, the stuff they come up with. This is high quality stuff. Stuff that they come up with that are better off than you see in major motion pictures. You know, and what, they compete for what, like 100,000 in a Fiat or something like that?
Yeah, and I think a chance to actually do their stuff in a film. I'm gonna actually pump up some pictures of them working.
Well, what well, 100,000 isn't much. The government's gonna take half. So they're really paying for like 50 grand,
right?
And even less because they gotta pay taxes for the Fiat.
Right.
So they get on those 4-door 50,000 Fiat jobs. That's another 4 grand they got to fork out. So they're playing for about 45 grand, folks, in a Fiat.
Actually, I'm gonna pump up that. Let's show you guys what we're talking about. Just give me 1 second, because we are live, folks. You're watching Eclectica, and this is live, like for real. Okay, hold on, and check this out. Yeah, so right now I'm just showing this shot. This stuff is really, really great, and the time and the energy that people go into this stuff is so awesome. Would you ever go on that show? Think you can hang?
I'm not as talented as you are. I could write, I can draw, but that is something else what they do. That really is. I remember the first episode I saw, which was actually this season, season 6, episode 1. They the challenge was Beauty and the Beast,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to come up with the design and the backstory, and I don't get where the judges are coming from sometimes. That's my problem with the show.
Right.
Because, I don't know what the judges are looking for. They're like any other judge. You're thinking, the trial.
Right.
This guy's guilty. And he's not guilty on what grounds? Like you see in the news all the time. A teacher molested a kid. It got 2 days. Or whatever. You're like, what the hell's going on in these judges' minds,
Right.
This thing, a beauty contest, The 5 you pick are in the bottom 20. I'm like, come on, give me a break. And the same thing on this show. The Beauty and the Beast episode, one guy made it look like a beast.
Right.
With hair and whatever. Everyone else, they all look like aliens. They're great. Don't get me wrong. Look, they did some great creatures. But I'm like, it's not aliens in the Beauty. It's Beauty and the Beast. But hey, I judges saw otherwise. I don't know what they're looking for. I mean, I know they're looking for creativity or whatever, but stay on topic. I don't think they stayed on topic with that one.
Right. Well, the thing is with that is, and I think a lot of these people go on the show. Well, hey, I could take the busk, I could make it from scratch. You know, I could spray paint, I could do all that. Um, but one important thing, you really have to tell the backstory of this creature, whatever you're creating, through their eyes, through the shape of their body, through, the texture. Like there's one episode where they showed a landscape and they had to create a creature based on that landscape. And it was interesting to when they took the time to say, well, this guy's in a rocky area, or this one's in like the desert, so let's make their skin harder, and the really, like, this creature lives in this environment. I think a lot of people lose because they get so caught up with just being
Yeah.
creative to be creative, they forget that you have to live. The art has to live as if it was a real person.